Can someone explain to me what that was? Because in my opinion, that was not football. And every time I wear this jersey here, I want to watch football. I want to watch a game of football. That was not a football match. That was rubbish. Now here's the thing. During the week, you threw away the Carabao Cup, and I said, okay, I'll give you a pass. I'll give you a pass. Why? Because not that I didn't want the Carabao Cup, but if you say to me, you're going to give me a top 4 and a Conference League, I was going to take it. So I'm waiting for the response. And guess what? You gave me that? That was rubbish. That was not a football match. Now, sorry guys, welcome to the channel. I'm not in a very good laughing, funny making mood. Do you know what? I thought to myself, right, this is probably an hour, almost 2 hours, an hour and a half after the game. I didn't want to come here straight away because I didn't know what I was going to do, and I didn't want to come here and act like a fool. I didn't want to come here and start screaming my ass off. Because I could have done that easily. I could have come here and just went crazy. But you know what? I'm actually deflated. That was not a football match. And you know what? Statistically, it actually doesn't look that bad because you know what? We are on 4th. You know, I think we are 1 point off Nottingham Forest, which is on 3rd. And then I think, I don't know how many, 5, 6 of Liverpool, which I'm not even worried about Manchester City and Liverpool. I just want to stay within the top 4 range. So in terms of numbers, right? Numbers wise, it's actually not that bad. But a draw to United, a team that was losing to FC Twente, a team that lost to Tottenham, a team that lost to West Ham, a team that lost to, what's that called? Almost lost to Fenerbahce, a team that almost lost to every other team in the Premier League, a team that is sitting on 14th before the game. Was it 14th or 13th? Same thing, I don't care. That's the team we go and drop points to. Now, don't get me wrong. It was always going to be a difficult game playing at Old Trafford. It was always going to be difficult. But I expected my team, I expected Chelsea to fight. Put on a show. Take it to them. Win a match. Create chances and take your chances and score goals. But what did we do? We went there and we fell off. We fell into the hands of the stupidity and the non-footballing world of Manchester United. Them man don't play football. Manchester United doesn't play football. And what we did, we went in there and stopped playing our football. We were supposed to go there and implement our game. Now, don't get me wrong though. They did what they had to do to make sure we don't play our game. And that's where I'm frustrated. How can Ugarte and Casemiro stops us into the midfield from doing what we used to do or playing our own football? That's where I'm angry. We were supposed to go there and win. And I say it with my chest. Though I needed 3 points. Now, again, don't get me wrong. We've never won. Oh, in the last 11 years, we haven't won at Old Trafford. So it's not an easy place to go and play, especially for Chelsea. Those are our bogeymen. And I understand that. Last season, we lost there. And then obviously we won at our own ground. But come on, that's not an excuse. These cases, these records can be broken and should be broken. And we needed to do that today. If you can't beat Manchester United at Old Trafford with this team, with this coach, there is nothing Ruud van Nistelrooy did today that Ten Hag wasn't doing. He went with the same lineup, same substitute, playing negative football. That's what Ten Hag would have done. And that's what Ruud van Nistelrooy did today. And if you can't beat that team today, you're never going to beat them again at Old Trafford. You're never going to beat them again at Old Trafford. We needed to do better, especially after a loss in the midweek to Newcastle United in the Carabao Cup. This was supposed to be a redemption for Chelsea Football Club. Now, let me talk about the individual performances, because I wasn't happy with none of the players except for maybe Caicedo. He did well. And by him giving us a goal as well, what a goal, by the way. I gotta give it to him. He's the only man that I'm happy with in that lineup today. Cole Palmer, he tried, but then again, not good enough to your standards, mate. Jackson, again, not good enough for your standards, man. Pedro Neto, not good enough. Madueke, not good enough. Lavia, not good enough. Kept losing the ball into the midfield, not good enough. At the back, Cowell, man, I'm not losing my patience yet, but I'm getting there. You're making me getting there. Not good enough. Fofana, erratic, not good enough. Reece James, again, losing the ball into the midfield. What are you doing? Not good enough. Malo Gusto, please stop playing Malo Gusto in front of Reece James. Just start Reece James at the right back. No. That was a little bit too harsh. Stop asking a lot from Malo Gusto. Don't ask him to invade, to become a 10, become a winger, become a 9. He's not that kind of player. You're taking his game away from him. He's a right back, an overlapping right back. Call him a fullback if you want, but don't invert him as much. Don't put him on 10th. Don't put him. He's awful going forward. He's a defender. Make use of him as a defender. Stop asking too much of these players. If you want to invert, use Cucurella. He's much better invert. Even then, Cucurella, when he came on the second half, not good enough again. Who else did I miss? Who else? Yeah, oh my God. Do you know what? Maresca has done pretty much everything I expected him to do since the beginning of the season. But you're pushing it with Sanchez. You're pushing it. I don't want to see Sanchez again. He should be the one playing in the Conference League and maybe the FA Cup. Try Jorgensen, see how he goes. Because Sanchez ain't cutting it, man. He's not cutting it. That penalty was not... First of all, it was a soft penalty, but I can't even blame the referee for making that decision, because so many times I've come and say, stop giving referees decisions to make. Just do the right thing and do it well. Højlund was actually going off the goalpost and just decided to put your hands on his feet. What the why? Yes, it was a combination between the defenders and because it was a through ball. It was the combination between the defenders and the goalkeeper, but all of you were rubbish today. I don't want to see Sanchez. Stop playing Sanchez ever again. Now, maybe I'm being too harsh to Sanchez because the overall game of his today wasn't too bad. His distribution was all right. His passing from the back was quite all right. But then again, United were not even pressing us. They were just waiting for us to come to them. And they were just breaking the lines. Every time we're trying to make a pattern, they'll just break it with Ugarte, just smashing into people, running into people. So Sanchez today was not actually bad, but that decision, like I always say, is always have to make that one decision that cost us. We almost lost that game, thanks to Caicedo, by the way. I'm done, man. I'm done. Otherwise, I'll end up saying some stuff that I'll regret. I'm done. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel, man. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Up the shells, as always. But today, we're mad, man.